This message is for Peter Obi supporters. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. You're doing great, you're doing amazing. You're doing what was said to be impossible. This place we are at now, nobody saw it coming. But you're here and you're doing more. And more people are joining you. And the more they see you going, the more they see you winning, the more definitely they'll continue to join you and be with you. So I'm just here to remind you that you must you must look at the small wins and enjoy them. Look at the small wins and appreciate them. Look at every day. Don't just focus, don't get yourself overwhelmed, because that's one of the things that happen, whether in advocacy, in when you have a movement or anything. People just focus on the big wins and then they forget the little wins that are on the way, that you look at and know that yes, a lot of things are happening. And so I'm here to remind you of the little wins. February is a long time away. Your focus is not to be on February. Your focus is to be every day on your effort. What is it that you're doing? What is it that you can do more? What's in your capacity? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to that February, what you should be able to see is that I did all I could. You understand? For me, a win, even when somebody wins, if there's something that you could have done that you didn't do, personally for me, that's the way I am. There's a nagging feeling, oh, you didn't do all you. Yes, you might have gotten it, but you didn't do all you needed to do. And so for me, even when there's not a win, if I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, I don't feel anything. I'll give you an example. 2019 election, I was the only one that voted my candidate at my Pune unit. It didn't concern me. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. Just the way with 2015 election, I don't feel anything. I don't feel bad or anything. I don't feel. I did everything that I could and I did it. And before, during, and after election, I held the candidate accountable. When they got into office, I held them accountable. That's all. I don't feel anything about, oh, things have gotten bad or some people are saying they are regretting. No. 2019 election, the same thing. I did all I could do. I was on the campaign trail. I went out. I did my tweets. I did my videos. I was out there. I voted. Even though I was the only person, my candidate did not win. It doesn't matter to me. My own what is that? Did I do all the things that I was supposed to do? Which I did. And my one vote, I ensured that it was counted. I remember I went to the polling unit myself and my husband after I finished voting. That one, he left me like, now you sabi. I stayed there. I went to briefly. I came back. When the counting, I went to eat, I think it was. I came back, I sat down there till around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. At one time there was drama at that place. They wanted to go with the ballot paper. We said no, you must cancel every one of them here, the ones that we've not used and stuff like that. That I stayed up to like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Around 2 a.m. I stayed there. So when we now finished, I went home. And then Saturday elections are on Saturday. The following day on Sunday, I was at the collation center to ensure that the votes, the way we counted it, that was how it was. For my candidate, with my one vote, at that moment, of course, I knew my candidate had even stepped down at that moment. But I looked at all the other candidates. There was no one that I was going to choose from that I felt I could give. I gave back to her. And so when we did all of that, at the end of the day, I have nothing regrets or anything about 2019 election, because I did all I was supposed to do. Even 2011 election, my candidate did not win. I voted for Nuhu Ribadu. I campaigned for him. I wasn't on social media or anything, but with people around me. When everything happened, have no regrets. So for me, that's the most important thing. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on your efforts and do everything. And as you go on, look at the little wins. And I'm going to tell you a lot of little wins that people sometimes neglect. They take for granted. They've not realized that it's all their work. It's all your work that has led to this win. First of all, remember, how many times do you hear people now telling you that Peter Obi does not have structure? Do they say it as often as they used to say it before? No. Why do you think that is? It's because of you. You know, sir, you've worked, you've shown you the structure, you've shown you are not afraid to spend your own money, you are not afraid to spend your time, you're not afraid to put in the work, you're not afraid to be there, you're ready to be that structure. And so that's a huge win. Many people, because 3 months ago, 4 months ago, They will just say, ah, that one, Peter Obi, forget, he doesn't have structure, he can't do anything. So that's a win. The next thing again is your vote will be wasted. You've said that they've reduced that talk of your vote will be wasted. That's a huge win. You are there, you're winning. More people are coming on board. I mean, 2 months ago, the way they will say to people, your vote will be wasted, it's not the way they are saying to people now that their vote will be wasted. A lot, they are not even saying it, they are just bringing all sorts of other things. Of course, they will bring more things to discourage you. But when you look at these things, you will know that you indeed have been winning, and you're winning a lot. The party has no money. Nobody is talking that one now, because they've seen the way people are even ready. People are waiting for Peter Obi to open his account. I know the number of people that have reached out to me and say, set up the account for Peter Obi. I'm like, no, it's Peter Obi himself that will set up account. One of the things that I do not partake in, it's anything that has to do with money. I can be accounting, I can be like checking the money and everything, but you have to be the ones to do it. NSAS, all of those things. I use my own money for my advocacy since 2012, right? It's even this year that I said that I will no longer use my money for advocacy, because even sometimes my husband will come and say, are you sure you are running a business or you're running charity? Because I'm just using it. And so it's so funny when you see people coming to tell you that, oh, you are using this thing to make money. I'm like, you don't know how much it costs to actually have a voice in Nigeria, especially if you want to own your own voice, and not people telling you what to do, how to do. My organization, I'm the one that has spending my money. It's self-funded and everything, but that one, I'm changing that one. It doesn't even make any sense. Put your life on the line, put your money on the line, put your family on, put everything on the line, and yet people will be there, insulting you, cursing you and everything. But hey, there are a lot of people who show love anyway, and I feel the love. Thank you. Your generation won't vote. Are you hearing that again? So these are huge wins that you should always take on board and understand. Your generation won't vote. He's an ethnic candidate. He's only for the Igbos, whatever. They've seen that he's a Nigerian candidate. And now I love the one that people are doing, and which is what he said, motivating people, which is what he said something about, I'm not running for president. Dirty is not running for vice president. You are the ones running for president and vice president through us. And a lot of Nigerians have taken that on as in, I'm running for president through Peter Obi. That's such an amazing win. So you see, most of them, they don't talk about business. That is a win. So when you feel tired, when you feel all of this, look at all the wins that you have and know that you've done so much amazingly well. I mean, if anybody had told me January that Nigerians will be at this rate, I would say it's a lie. Because I know how disappointed one has been over and over, how we've been talking, people are not believing, how people don't even believe that Nigeria will work in their lifetime. And I think I'll do a standalone video on that. That's why I have that hashtag Nigeria must work in our lifetime. I think it's like over 5 or 6 years ago that I started using that hashtag Nigeria must work in our life, because I see people will say, leave that matter, Nigeria no fit work for our life. I'm like, how are you accepting of that? Me, I'm ready for everything for Nigeria to work in my life, because I don't want my children to carry this burden. I don't want to hand over this problem to my children. I want to be the one to work hard for it, solve it and get it sorted out. My children will not be the ones doing all of that. He's not a saint. They tell you that, oh, he's not a saint, this is that. We all know he's not a saint. We all know he will make mistakes, and we all know we are ready to call him out when he does that. Nobody, we are not, who is looking for a Messiah? There's no Messiah anyway. All of us, we have to work together. We were making demand, he supply. If he do anyhow, he will see anyhow. The same way we come out, say we dey vote for her, way we campaign for her, now the same way go come out, call her out, because it's about Nigeria. Personally, for me, my loyalty is to Nigeria. It's not to any candidate. I've been saying that since 2014. I don't have time for any candidate. I'm not interested in liking you or not liking you. All I'm looking at you at this moment, are you the best for Nigeria? Are you the one? If you are the best for Nigeria, me and you, we can be enemies. I don't mind. I will vote for you. I will campaign for you to get there. When you get there, I will hold you accountable. That's my, even before you get there, I will hold you accountable. I know send you message. I know they look for food from your place. All I want you to do is to come and work for Nigeria that work, so that many people will not have any need to even call me and ask me for anything. My phone calls, if you see the number of people with different messages, this one, some I don't even know what to answer. I've been here. Even there was one, I was so sick. And I opened out like, oh my goodness, this one doesn't even know the state I'm in here. You're busy, send me money, you see this test and everything. And for me, 2019, I did a tweet. I said I will no longer be I will no longer, how did I put it? I will no longer be stopgap for people that refuse to hold their government accountable. Maybe that one, another video, I will do that one, because people will just see that they will not make demands, they will not vote right, they will not even vote. Government will be destroying this, and then they will come and meet citizens and be making demands on them. And then when they see these government people, they will be opening their 36 and laughing at them. Then the government people, when we are telling them that people are suffering, they'll be telling us that people are not suffering, because all of these politicians, they see, when citizens see them, they are doing selfie and smiling with them. So I said I will no longer be stopgap. But hey, that's what it is. They don't have money. How many times do you hear that again? People are ready to donate. So please, you guys are great. You've done amazingly well, and you're doing so well. And let me tell you something. The sky is just the beginning. It's impossible until it's done. I see, I feel it in my bone, and I pray to God that it comes to fruition. And I will keep, I'm doing all the best that I can. That's why I say I will do videos every day to motivate, to tell you, to ginger you, to put you on that stuff from now to February. Oh, another thing also, they said, oh, when Premier League come, when this show that they normally do comes, that youth, we their attention will go away. Youth are not, they are not putting attention anywhere. They're on this election, and I'm really, really, really so proud of you all. So proud of Nigerians. You guys are doing amazing. I mean, you guys are giving us giving us ginger, ginger. Thank you.